Okay, here's part 2 of the video for completing the square, 7.10. So one more example. Oftentimes we're given a quadratic, not just an expression. And with this problem, this is just example 3, more practice completing the square. So let's take b, which is -2. Let's take -2, divide it by 2, and then let's square it. So that answer is going to give us c. So -2 divided by 2 is -1 squared. And -1 squared is 1, and that's going to equal c. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to rewrite this problem. Y equals x squared minus 2x, big space, move that -8 over. And I'm going to take this 1 that's here. I'm going to move it over and add it here. Now, since I'm adding it to one side of the equation, okay, and we're leaving the y where it is, I need to also subtract it from that side of the equation. Now, the reason I did this is so that I have only added 0. So now my leading trinomial can be factored. Earlier in the first video, I said it's not factoring, but I misspoke. We are factoring it down into x minus 1 times x minus 1. That is factoring. And then we're going to simplify this -8. I'm going to keep it blue. -8 minus 1, which is -9. Okay. Now we're going to simplify further. So we get, I'm going to move this arrow over. We have y equals all of this. Keep going. We have y equals, let's see, x minus 1 squared minus 9. And keep in mind, off to the side, I'm just going to write x minus h squared plus k, because that's vertex form. Okay? And from that we can get our vertex, or our turning point, which is h, the positive value of h. Not the positive value, that would be a bad idea, but just h, whatever h is, since the formula is -h, the h, comma k. Okay, let's keep going over here with the blue and the green writing. So, what do we get from all of this? Well, we're going to pull the h out of this vertex form, okay? So we get 1, comma, and then we're going to take our k, which is -9. Okay, let's do one more. So I'm going to rewrite y equals x squared plus 6x. Make a big jump. Move that +2 over. Okay, take that positive 6, which is b. Okay, take that positive 6, cut it in half, and square it to get c. So we get 3 squared equals 9, which equals c. Okay, so we're going to add 9. And remember, if we add 9 to one side of the equation and we want to not change that side, we have to also subtract 9. Okay, we will simplify these last two terms, and we will factor the front trinomial, the leading trinomial. All right, so let's keep going. We get y equals something times something, which is really x. Notice this 3 here, okay? X plus 3 times x plus 3. And then let's simplify the positive 2 minus 9. It's going to be -7, okay? Now we have, let's simplify more. So we get y equals x plus 3 squared minus 7. Whoops. Minus 7. And think about our formula again. So our vertex form, our vertex or turning point is, look at the form, it's got a positive 3 there. What does that mean? It really means that h is actually negative 3. And then check out what k is, negative 7. So what do both of these mean? Okay, these points, just to put it into graphing terms, okay, let's try just real quick. If you could sketch, just real quick, 1 comma negative 9 is the turning point. Now, take into consideration, this is a positive x squared, okay? So that means that this is a parabola that opens up, and it has a turning point at 1 comma negative 9 way down here. So let's say this is 1 comma negative 9. Okay, so the parabola would look something like this. All right, and down here with this one, let's sketch it out. Okay, negative 3, negative 7, let's say it's way down here. So that would be right about here. Negative 3, negative 7. Okay, that means that our parabola would look something like this. Again, because it's an opening up parabola, it's concave up. So it looks something like this. So there's a lot of information that can be pulled from these quadratics when they're written in vertex form or shifted form. Okay, bye.